Europe, which is right next to us, is following America's lead. Today, there is flirtation with the nuclear power plant located in the territory of Russia, the Kursk region. And if America is trying to play games by targeting the nuclear power plant located in Kurchatov and flirting with Russia, then Europe must understand that if any disaster occurs at this plant, it will primarily affect European states. You will be involved in this. And I don't understand why Europe has so easily succumbed to the globalist interests of America and is doing everything to allow America to create this disaster here, which will affect not only Russia, not only Ukraine, but Europe as a whole. Don't you see and hear this? Don't you understand that you are being dragged into a third world war, in which everything you have will be involved? Can't you see this? Once, the French tried to come and conquer Russia. What happened to France? Russia came and raised its flag on the territory of France, crossing the Alps. Our great commander Suvorov showed France that Russia is beyond its capabilities. Although Napoleon had a united European army back then, Germany later decided to do the same. Hitler, under whose command European troops were again present. All the countries that are opposing Russia today also opposed it during World War II. You have come to us a second time. We have come to your house for the second time, raising our flag of Germany over the Reichstag. We prove to you every time, but we are not your match, Europeans. Wake up. Your enemy is not Russia. Your enemy is America, which is pushing you towards your own destruction. And if you do not wake up and make the decision that you must stop playing to the tune of America and trying to make Russia your enemy, then you will be among those who lose. People are currently being told that Russia will attempt to seize the Baltic states and some European countries. The question is, why does Russia need the Baltics or Europe? Russia has no place to put its own land. We have everything of our own. We do not need you. It is we who are needed by you. It is Russia that Europe needs, because without us, you have no gas, no electricity, no water, no food. You have nothing at all, really. Tomorrow you will be left to starve by yourselves. Your economy is destroyed. You no longer have an economy, all because you followed America's lead. You have no gas, and you don't have proper electricity. And tomorrow you will all find yourselves at a broken trough. Only when you seek alliance and peace with Russia will you be strong. You will be full, and you will be peaceful. You will be able to live a peaceful life. I don't understand why you Europeans need America to govern you, drawing you into its globalist interests and doing everything to make you cease to exist as a state. You are a state that has its own culture, its own identity. Why can't you be masters of your own fate? That's all. And when you wake up, after everything has already happened and you wake up, it will be too late because you will not have your own stakes. You will become like those nations that once had a great history, but today have lost everything because you followed America. America is across the ocean. She will stay at home. She doesn't care how many Ukrainians will die, how many Russians will die, how many Europeans will die. America is not worried about that. It has its interests, America's interests. And it is only these interests that America is indeed guided by. And I, of course, want to urge Europeans to use their heads, to realize, to understand that they can no longer attempt to lead our relations into a third world war, where, excuse me, not only a gun or a machine gun will be at play here. And if it comes to that, I always support the words of Supreme Commander-in-Chief Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin, who says, "Why do we need a world without Russia? If there is no Russia, then let there be no Europe, and let there be no America. Let this world not exist at all. Why do we need a world without Russia, where we live by your values, when you have nothing that is divinely inspired, nothing that is universal, nothing that is familial? You have indeed activated the mechanism of self-destruction in your society. Europe is self-destructing by trying to push the agenda of tolerance. And what is happening to you today? All normal people who remain among you are trying to flee to Russia, obtain citizenship from us, and stay with us. That is the essence. So who among us is right? We are right because we strive for God. So it turns out that you are trying to eliminate your own states, succumbing to the panic and provocation that America is creating around you. As they say, through a system called globalization. I hope that Europeans will wake up. You need to wake up because if Europeans do not awaken their self-awareness and desire for self-preservation, then there will soon be no Europe. There will be neither France, nor England, nor Germany. You will begin to disintegrate. I hope that you will wake up and start thinking about what is happening in the world today. Russia is not your enemy. Russia just wants to be left alone, so that we can live the way we want, in our values, in our interests, and so that we are not those people who must be appendages of America, so that America drinks the blood of Russia in the form of all its raw materials. If you show this to the Europeans, I think they will start to think, but you are unlikely to do that. Therefore, we will show it on our channel in Russian. And if you can make it so that Europeans hear this, I hope they will indeed understand what it is about. Thank you.